What's up, guys? It's Brian from Hash for Hub. It's about 9:30 a.m. December 28th, and the market's been falling off here. So we want to give everybody a update on the way in which we see things unfolding here, and why we are not panicking. Whereas many people seem to be panicking based on the current market movement, and I guess the recent news about South Korea cracking down on exchanges. It's all a bunch of BS. The market was going to move this direction anyway. It's just the fact that this is the news story right now when the market moved. So, we're going to take a look at a little bit of Elliott Wave kind of analysis here and what we're seeing. We think this is a healthy correction, a healthy pullback. And the way we're looking at this thing is that right now there's about 5 steps or 5 waves to an impulse wave, and really what we're seeing right now, this is 1, 2, and then 3 is up here, it's going to correct down to 4, and then 5 is somewhere going to be around here, around this range right here. Okay, so what does that mean for this? This is just a correction. Okay, remember, this is 1, 2, and then 3 is up here, somewhere up here. So this is basically, of that third wave, there's 5 subwaves of that third wave. So really, we believe that this is 1, 2, and then there's going to be 3, 4, 5 to make this third major wave. This is 5 steps of this of the subwave of the third wave here. So really, what this is looking like is a textbook ABC correction, and that's the way things go up. Things go up in 5s and they come back down in 3s. So they go up in 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they come down in 3s, ABC. And this looks like a textbook ABC correction. Okay, so I mean, you could do the count here as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then this is the correction of A, B, and C. Okay, we believe that this correction is somewhat over. We think that we don't think it's going to fall down much further lower than this right here. We believe that we're going to have the second leg of the third wave coming up here. Okay, excuse me, the third leg of the third wave coming up here. Okay, and then there's going to be a fourth leg, which is a correction, and then the 5th, which is going to be the top of the third major wave here. So we got major legs, and we have sub legs or sub waves, major waves and sub waves that I'm talking about here. So I didn't want to get into too much of the minutia here, but basically that's what we're seeing here. We don't see this as being really anything out of the ordinary. If you're holding your coin, then that's great. If you're looking to possibly purchase some more, this probably isn't too bad of a position. I mean, as far as a pullback is concerned, the market pulled back pretty greatly right here. It's probably not too bad of a place just yet. Our indicators that we normally look at as far as really getting very surgical as far as our entry points are not showing a buy signal just yet, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at this is Ether, but we can get to that in just a second. Let's look at Bitcoin first. This is a 1-hour bar, and this is kind of how we get really surgical precision on getting in and where exactly to get in as far as these waves are concerned. So, this is kind of the latest sell-off right here. Okay, and we can see that the trend strength indicator showed us, hey, something's going on. Also, D-trend as well was kind of coming down here. Okay, and also MACD, boom, it was also telling us something's going on. So the market has sold off from here, and this is the latest, portion of that sell-off. I guess that's when the news came out, and you can actually even see here. I mean, this is A, B, C, correction. I mean, that's this pretty textbook, and this is on a 1-hour bar. Before, I think we were looking at 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I mean, really, you can see here so the trend strength indicator is kind of meandering here at the bottom, but at the same time, we're really not getting much of a confirmation here on the sign indicator. Now, this could possibly right here have been an entry point right here. I mean, the trend strength indicator crossed, the sine wave indicator crossed over itself. Actually, right here it did. Okay, and then a few bars later, the trend strength indicator kind of blipped up. That wouldn't have been a bad entry point. Yeah, the market did sell off a little bit further, but how much further is it going to go down? Not really sure, but it seems as if it possibly may have played itself out. I mean, even on an hourly basis, this is a pretty big pullback, even as far as Bitcoin is concerned. As far as a sharp pullback is concerned, here's another sharp pullback, but here's more of a larger extended pullback. We have to remember these are some of the biggest pullbacks we've seen in the market. This is more typical right here from what we're seeing right here, right here, this pullback right here. So, is it a great spot to get into right this second? I don't know about great, but it's probably okay. It's probably okay, definitely for the long term. Is it absolutely surgical precision as far as the way in which we like to enter? No, but I think it's good enough. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin. Everything seems to be trading pretty closely. And this is Ethereum. Similar story. What's going on here? I mean, Ethereum it told us some time ago that there's something going on in the market, and even in the trend, you could see it's really coming down for quite some time. As the market was going up, the D trend was going down, and you could see this is where it had its sharp movement from the trend strength. Okay, even MACD, boom, right here. So, is it time to get in? Ether's saying no. I mean, trend strength indicator still saying super bearish, right? Yeah, there's some little blips here as far as the sign indicator is concerned, but at the same time we also have the trend that's still kind of going in this negative slope. So Ether's saying no, it's really not a time to purchase right now, but this is a fast moving market with large swings, so it's not to say in the next few hours that the picture would not completely change. So if it does, we'll go ahead and we'll try to update you guys there. So that's all we got really to say about what's going on right now. But hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get all the information directly in your inbox, and let us know if you have any questions. Happy trading.